Jesus Christ.
I hate it here. Why? I don't understand anything anymore. Why does everything have to be difficult? Also, hello, welcome to the stream. I am not suffering. Well, at least I haven't suffered as much as my coworker today. According to the internet, today is her twin's womb eviction day. So, about like according to at least the post on Facebook, it would have been like 5 hours ago or something. They would have cut the babies out. So, that's exciting. 2 new lives brought into this world. What do you think, Azure? Azure?
It's been a week.
Yeah. And it's
There's
just
been a lot of bullshit going on.
And it's all downhill from here.
I hope she's happy.
Yeah.
Someone has to be.
Well, she's been trying very hard. It's her first 2 babies. Well, the only 2 babies she's going to get, supposedly, because she had to go through the in vitro fertilization stuff. And she's also 40, so I'm not sure if she wants to do it again, you know? So.
I see. So, no rerolls.
Yeah. Well, she got 2 for 1, so, you know. That's something good. It was a boy and a girl.
So the intravenous stuff worked too well.
Yes, it did. But she got 2 for 1, a boy and a girl, and, you know, if you got a boy and a girl, what else is there left?
Yeah, I guess.
You got the best of both worlds already. And you know, everything else. And I'm not talking about anything that they could be later on in life. That's their issue to deal with when they become teenagers.
I mean, I'm just thinking it's like...
Mm-hmm.
It's like just... Man.
Mm-hmm.
We dodged a bullet because that would have been one hell of a gender reveal party.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, she had a gender reveal party.
Of course. Is she white? I bet she's white.
She's Portuguese. Which is...
Tell her to stop appropriating white culture.
Look, Portuguese doesn't define your, your skin tone.
Guys, it's fine. I'm white. I can say that.
Everybody's very Portuguese up here. But if you need to use her but if you need to know her skin tone, she is white.
I mean,
but she's more Portuguese than me. She like really goes off. if you don't today, she's like, "Hey, Kudish." Thank you for the follow.
I wonder, like, what happened in the past that causes certain ethnic groups to like congregate in certain areas of the United States. Like, my parents grew up in Edison, New Jersey, and they have like a huge, like, ethnically Jewish population there.
Okie dokie, I can tell you why. During the Industrial Revolution, a lot of stuff was happening up here, and also Portugal is straight across from New England, so it was just easiest to get here.
Where's Portugal?
If you like look on like a map, like an actual,
look it up.
Yeah, next to Spain.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah. It's the country next to Spain. You could, if you had told me that, I would have figured it out immediately. For some reason, my mind was thinking it's like that's an island, right?
No,
that's an island in like Central America, right?
No. But there is the Azores and Brazil, but they all just kind of came here for some reason. Azure, please. Where's Portugal?
Look, it's fine. It's fine, okay? Portugal's not one of those countries that you frequently get tested on to see your knowledge of the world.
What are you talking about? It's right next to Spain! And also, it was a country before Spain.
I know, but I mean, like, I'm just telling you, I would have gotten it immediately if you had just called it, like, mini Spain.
You hear that? Hear that,
Spain
Portugal?
too.
Hear that, Portugal? You're mini Spain, even though you did it first.
It's like, you guys, it's like, besides, you guys are all Western Europeans. You got the good portion of that continent.
We took the coastline, it's fine.
Yeah.
No coastline for you, Spain, you fucking do.
Oh, I'm sorry, you want a port? Give me money.
Alright, well now that we've insulted all of the ethnic groups.
Oh no, we're just getting started, but we got a lot of stuff to do in this game.
Alright, where we last left off. Hi, Cameron. Well, we left off, Elizabeth fell in love with us.
She did.
Yeah.
Did I leave early?
Yeah, you left early. We also got this cool thing. Do you like our new wall decoration? I like our new wall decoration. If someone would make that as a sellable product, I would buy it. It's a mirror.
Like a bulletin board.
Bulletin board, mirror, something. Say a Chris.
What good is? I'm sorry, but it looks like it's taller.
Say a cringe Riz life for a follow. Hey, baby. Do you like anime waifus? Cause I've got plenty. I don't know, but I don't have a Riz line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for VI2. I have disappointed you. I will now return to my thing. Hey, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero release date. Video release date today. Oh my god.
Okay. Oh no, not just today. It's already happened. It's been revealed. I watched the video.
Yay!
And I can't wait.
The brain rot.
We're getting what ifs.
Yay! Let's go! The brain rot runs. Alright, anyway. Sorry I wasn't able to riz you for a follow. I feel like I did have a good pickup line at one time. But it's from like a thing that everybody knows. Oh my god, she's so cute! She's holding the cat plushie.
She feels threatened.
This was Elizabeth's first thing. Elizabeth's first SG. It's written as Love Struck and read as Sweets. One could say her maiden heart in love with the idea of love stuffs itself with sweet cakes and honey. Elizabeth, inexperienced with romance, has longed for a love story like in the book she read. That, combined with an actually falling in love as well, will raise her flag quite a bit, a very troubling SG.
Yeah, red flag.
Yeah. She has a fondness for bullying living things. And when they won't give in no matter what, she strikes or stabs, gazing with strength of heart, even when trembling in pain. It makes her squeal. Go.
Don't you hate the bullies who would stab you?
Mm-hmm. Elizabeth may be known for her bloodbaths and tortures, but she surprisingly had a sense of virtue and cleanliness. She appropriately educated a noble and wise and knowledgeable woman fit for her lord. That's quite the strange tale, even without the delusions and pastimes of torture.
You know, it's fine. She's fine. She's fine, except for that one thing.
That one thing, it's fine. Don't
That
worry
one
about it.
gigantic thing.
The one big thing. Anyway. Let's... Ooh, where's my buttons? Ooh, I'm not on the thing. That's...
We have two.
Yeah, we also faced Melt.
Oh, we met Melt.
Yeah, Melt also appeared. And her thing is
Okay, so she
statistic.
does have hands.
Yes, she does have hands. It's the other one that doesn't have hands.
It's like, I'm sorry, I would just remember, I feel like I read somewhere, like, the reason why, like, her hands are always covered up by her sleeves is because she doesn't have any, but...
No, her hands are covered up by her sleeves. It's because, she has a very, she doesn't have a lot of sensation in her body. So, you're like, who needs hands, you know, if you can't feel anything?
I feel like that's only gonna deaden the sensation more.
No. Sadism refers to tormenting others and attacking them without cause. It's more of a characteristic Melt Lilith has than an SG, demonstrating the spirit of an empress, unable to interact without causing the pain, regardless of who they are. Though a characteristic akin to a curse, Melt isn't concerned about it in the slightest. Rather, she sees sadism as the truest form of love. While Passion Lip was ashamed of her constitution, Melt Lilith seems to boast hers. It may be because her sadism isn't to eliminate others, but aggressiveness for the sake of the firm herself. Melt Lilith was born for BB's perpetuating side. She was
I'll be right back. I gotta get something. My food's here.
She was born a destroyer, a sovereign who feeds on the weak as nourishment. Ordinarily, this wouldn't be a weakness, or SG. Perhaps the reason this weighs on Milt's heart isn't that she's embarrassed by her sadistic constitution, but via the sadism she learned sexual arousal, hurting the heart and her lacking breast so much that she can't hide it. After all, that cool-headedness is her selling point. She may be looking back on it with flushed cheeks, sighing to herself, "My, that wasn't very cool of me." What is this? What? Ah, yes, she says that. Ah, yes. That was so uncool of me to get sexual arousal from my sadism. Damn. What a world. Right. As I enter the room, Saber plonks straight onto the bed. She's mad. Actually sulking. You were pretty popular today, Praetor. While holding a big cushion, she purses her cherry blossom lips. Unable to do anything else about this, I apologize. Sorry. It's not something you need to apologize for. I'm merely pouting because I want to. I know it. Also, about Lancer, I have to admit, I understand where she's coming from. I understand.
About the sadism.
Mm-hmm. Understand, I was personally pretty surprised by the whole love struck thing with Lancer. Firstly, beauty has value because there's someone to accept and praise it. When one entices the masses, they admire your looks. It's rather a nice feeling. However, no matter the endless applause one receives, there's times when words from that one special someone mean the most. Therefore, it's not out of place for Lancer who covet. Sorry, I can't pronounce this word. Beauty, more than anything, can also covet love. There we go. Saber stares somewhere off far, despite talking about her rival.
Trying to figure out how to pronounce covet.
Yeah, she's actually gazing back at her own life. That's the kind of impression I'm getting from this. Still, I won't be handing over my Praetor, not to Lancer and not to Melt Lilith. Melt Lilith, when I look at her, I don't want to recall it, but she reminds me of my mother.
Ooh.
She's a vile woman who ruins men. No, she's a vile woman who cripples her lovers. Watch out for her, Praetor. You go easy on both enemies and allies. It's beautiful to see you face everything so commendably, but there's a limit. Well, I can't help myself from enjoying that side of you, but that does worry me. Until we unravel the mystery behind her invisibility, let's aim not to encounter that woman. If you guys know anything about Nero's mother, that is like the biggest insult she can give to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Why the dog barking here? Yeah. Why the dog barking here? The dog barking here because this is where I hang out. This is my doghouse. Woof woof.
This is her doghouse, and you're coming in here asking why she's barking?
Yeah.
That's kind of rude.
111. Well, that was interesting. I leave my room and take a big stretch. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's take off with our usual stride and get exploring. Is that for you? It appears to be a letter, an invitation actually. doesn't say who sent it. The size of the envelope tells me that this is no trap built into this invitation. Let's tear it open and read it.
And it's anthrax.
To my esteemed, beloved Squirrely, I don't understand why you thanked me in that entire moment yesterday. Still, I wanted to at least thank you. To ensure that I do, I would like to invite you to a dinner party. Leave your servant behind and get yourself over to the 14th floor of the labyrinth alone. What the fuck?
The envenoming?
The envenoming idol, Elizabeth.
So we're absolutely not leaving soon here, right?
I shouldn't have to remind you at this point, but this is an evident trap. The invitation has to be a trap. A real classic trap at that. That said, we still need to head for the 14th floor. Let's discuss it over by the student council room.
Am I still voicing Ren?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. I've got bad news for you.
She'll be fine, I'm sure. What could go wrong? Hang on, I also want to check something. I forgot to check this last week. And... Alright, he still exists. Hi, dude.
Haven't you guys learned your lesson? Us NPCs are powerless. We complained, blaming all our powerlessness on the moonself, banning our liberties in the Holy Grail War. But now that we're in this debacle, we realize for the first time that we really are powerless. It was kind of one of those things where, like, your mind makes it real, so we kind of fucked ourselves. We can't do what theoretically can't be done. We can't even try. But you're not like us. Use all the power you have until you're able to do it. Until you can do it. Because you're absolutely not an NPC. But actually, I'm just kidding, because you are. I mean, what? Even a normal student like me, the lowest rank of NPC, says that they won't bring an end to all this. We live in despair. Now hurry up and get back to the Holy Grail War.
Cool. Hey guys, I got a weird letter. Good morning, senpai.
We came right on time. We just got a report on the next floor.
I guess Ren and the others found something? Me too. I placed the invitation and just picked up on the desk.
I see. I knew you might get something.
This confirms it. All that remains is to wish Miss Hakunan luck in her endeavor. New endeavor.
It'll all make sense quicker if you see it for yourself rather than have us explain. Ronnie, can you take it from here?
Sure, this is surveillance camera footage we recorded moments ago at the 14th floor of the labyrinth. That's a surprise. When did they set up a surveillance camera in the labyrinth? I wonder if Rin and Ronnie are getting enough sleep.
Don't sweat the little details. Come on, it's going to start playing, so take a seat somewhere.
The surveillance camera shows the figures of Elizabeth and Shinji within the labyrinth, quarreling in front of a table out of place.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right, sorry. Did I mention I'm eating?
That's fine.
For the last time, take a step back and listen to what I have to say. Like hell, you can divvy up this floor all on your own.
Don't worry, we'll be eating in the labyrinth too. You still stop blabbering, Rat. What am I supposed to expect? That's the leading role and scampers off.
It was your fault for spacing out. You even had your SG taken.
because I trusted you with setting the stage. Besides, your strangers lack the idle pizzazz. Being all stinky like that is the very definition of a mousetrap. I'll introduce her this time. The rings will sneak their way to the top. No, they'll drink their way to the top.
Why did you say Drake?
When Elizabeth pumps her fist excitingly, Shinji shakes his head in disbelief. His eyes turn to the table draped with a white cloth.
Nah.
So, the amazing strategy you came up with is this food?
That's right. You can't be an idol without doing challenges. And it's not a challenge unless it's about homemade cooking. My handcrafted meal is like Squirrely with a charm and force you to surrender me. Squirrely will weep over how delicious it is, overcome with emotions that she'll kneel at my feet and cling to me and oh, but you don't go with that look. I have no interest in being a wide appeal idol, but I'll end up becoming a household name for sure.
Huh?
Spare the household of the world from your tyranny, Miss Queen. But I guess...
Shinji definitely stares at the sample of food. It's a shame that we can't really tell what kind of food it is without the grainy picture.
It
Wait,
is red.
Elizabeth's home cooking. For some reason, I don't get the sense that my future will be a palatable one.
Huh? Interested in samples, are we? Well, I didn't make it for you. Sure, I'll give you the leftovers like the rat you are. Go on, take a bite and tell me what you think.
何言ってんだよ
You treat me like a rat and still expect me to eat your food? It might not look alright on the outside, but I am not eating that! I mean, it might look alright on the outside.
Eat up! I'll make roasted mincemeat of you otherwise.
You slave driver! Ah, shit. Fine, if eating it makes you happy.
We can't animate sitting down. This is a PSP game. Shinji takes a fork in his hand and faces the meal. The food that was meant for Hakuno Kishinami. I realize this is something I'll have to deal with too. Shinji stabs the fork into some sort of red mass and brings it up to his lips.
Oh no.
Oh, we cut the visuals here since it becomes offensive to the eyes. Please enjoy just the audio.
Wah! Shinji, is Shinji alright?
I just picked up on how our cultures differ. So this is sauteed chicken, right? So why are there thorns in the meat? And why does it explode? And why do I hear shrieks when I bite into it?
Don't you normally eat thorns? It makes food all crumbly and delicious, no?
No! No one eats those! They've got zero nutrients! Hungary would have been wiped out ages ago if this was considered cooking. Apologize to the people of Budapest! This'll blow Kishinami's stomach sky high before charm kicks in! Wait, this might actually accomplish what we want. But my point still stands!
You're a nitpicky one, dirty brat! I only go with the strategy. If I say yes, the project is a go! Stop! I made it so clear! Then gather me some more materials!
Well, Ronnie stops the footage there. 3 faintly pitying smiles simultaneously turn towards me. No way, I don't want something messed up to happen to me, like my stomach exploding.
Well, all the better if you can get by without eating. If you actually do get charmed, we'll be in big trouble. Probably won't happen, though.
Kaito. No dumpster diving in this dungeon. You can manage, right, Miss Hakinon? Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I read with the wrong thing.
Kishinami wasn't even in that sentence.
Yeah, I went with the wrong name. Anyway, that's a given. I'd rather prefer if you don't talk like that. I'm always dumpster diving. I do it sometimes, but only sometimes.
Senpai, if it's any consolation, please take this.
It's Tums. Oh, it actually is Tums.
Yep. Sakura timidly hands me some cherry blossom brand stomach medicine. Her kindness brings tear to my eye. Now then, make your preparations. Your goal today is to clear the 14th floor of the labyrinth. We're counting on you. You're the only one who cares about me, Sakura!
Mira's like, what the fuck?
I've got plenty of medicine, so please let me know if you run out. I may only serve a small solace, but...
Keep in mind, you can't eat something that's not food, even if the person that made it insists they made it with love. Capiche?
You'll be fine. There's never been a single incident of a human dying over food tasting bad. Never,
That's true.
never, right? I wonder if it has happened before.
Wait, you just... So you have done no research on this?
Oh, yeah. It's probably a reference to someone out there in Fate possibly having had died from bad food at some point. I'm sure it's happened in Fate. Stares into the void.
Wasn't, like, the cooking in Camelot notoriously bad?
Yeah. Anderson, why are you alone today?
It's the final act at last. Ready for the end of this?
Look, we paid a lot of money to get Dio's voice actor in here. We need him to voice as many things as possible.
I also had 2 different roles in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise.
貴様と奏者には何の関わりもなく、また結末は大団円と決まっている。
何しろ色がついているのだからな。だろう、そうだろうよ。貴様のバラでできた脳みそならどのような結末であれハッピーエンドだろうさ。大したものだよ。バカなのはご愛嬌だが。
無礼者、天才と称えよ。それとあれは紙一重と昔から言う
I
であろう。
demand you call me a genius.
No!
ああ、もちろんだ。天才というやつはバカと偏屈に分けられる。貴様は神のごときバカであって愚者ではない。
ほう、分かっているではないか、三門本屋。良いぞ、褒めてとらす。
Saber, no.
その本
It
に
was funny, I was
世
thinking,
の
like,
サインは必
okay,
要か。
you're a genius at being an idiot. But then she basically accepted that.
俺もまだ甘い。人の著作物に自分のサインをしたがるバカがいるとは想像すらしなかった。ひるいないな、セイバー。
Anderson, you need to work on trying to figure out how to deal with the idiot.
そう褒めるな。
You think I'd have experience?
それより、あの二層はどこに行った？
You'd think I'd have experience with this, considering I've fought several members of the JoJo family.
そうであるのなら俺も気が楽になるのだがな。キアラは別行動中だ。あれの悪い癖でな。求められたら断れん。しばらく戻っては来ないぞ。
I'm sure that's fine.
Books, 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 books. I hang out a lot here in the first Holy Grail War. What? Anyway. I wonder where Kawawa went. Oh well, not my problem. Unless we want to make it our problem. Hey, Jericho, are you still alive in here?
No!
I was about to
do
say,
it.
she looks like a snail.
No matter how hard Still tries, it's still stale. Yeah, but with that, we part. No more event flags are gonna get set up. I know you love glasses, just give up.
He's kind of face palming.
I think
He's
so.
doing the Picard face palm.
I wonder what
It's
Kawawa
funny,
is.
like, Karna has always seemed to me like just kind of like this unflappable dude, like, nothing would ever break him.
But this is
the
it.
first time I've seen him show, like, frustration.
Yeah. Nope.
すまないが、今は開店休業状態だ。売れる商品が何もないの。
What? Now this is unexpected considering hardly anyone drops by the commissary. Maybe a shipment of goods got delayed.
先ほど麻藤真司がやってきてな、購買のアイテムをすべて買い占めていった。何でも料理を作るとか言っていたが。
Shinji came by, so we can cook stuff. Wait, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure stuff like stationery was sold in the store as well. If he bought everything up, then that means...
押して知るべしというところか。
Hakuno's gonna
一体
fucking
何の
die.
料
I'm
理を作
gonna
るつもりな
die!
の
There's
か。
probably pencils in
誰に
there!
食べさせるつもりなのか。興味は尽きないな。
That takes lead poisoning to a whole new level.
It's fine. It's graphite.
Alright, I'm getting really bad feelings about this.
ともあれ、
Just
し
don't
ば
go
らく
near
アイ
any
テムを
nuclear
購入する
reactors.
ことはできないだろう。
Fine. Anyway, if I walk down this hallway... Kiwawa, what were you doing with students that are wearing student wear, huh? Miss Kiwawa? Miss Kiwawa? Miss Kiwawa, what were you doing with the people behind you?
My name is Kirara.
I'm gonna keep calling you Kiwawa. Anyway, Kiara Shishoin outside of the classroom. For some reason, she had exited from one of the unused classrooms. One male and one female NPC exited with her. The NPCs rushed off without making eye contact, blushing.
What did you do?
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to contact the police.
Night, I'm to catch a predator.
Hello, Hakuno. The weather today, the sunset today is nice, isn't it? With a gentle smile, she greets me, starts making small talk. And I'm not inclined to ask her what she was up to. That aside, I'm lucky to have run into her. Kiara stated that she was too powerless to get involved with BB, but this is no longer time for her to be taking things so leisurely. The problem doesn't start and end with just the moon. If BB continues to reach the moon cell's core, every human being on the surface on Earth will be likely destroyed. Once again, I suggest she cooperate with us. Cooperate? You say the Earth is in danger, and BB is trying to free everyone from all desire? I was expecting you to say something more rational. Even I won't be fooled by something so silly. BB isn't capable of something so absurd. She has no reason to do so. Her goal has always been to... Here Kiara Shishoin breaks off, placing her fingers against her lips and hushing herself. Does she know what BB's goal is? I should know better than to blab. You're just so cute, Hakuno. I couldn't help myself. More importantly, Hakuno, if you say that humanity is freed from all desire, they'll be destroyed. What's your basis for that claim? It seems Kiara...
I've been on the internet.
Yeah.
I've been on Reddit.
It seems Kiara absolutely does not believe in what I'm saying about the fallout of BB's actions. It's understandable. If I hadn't seen those sites for myself, I would be doubting it too. I started out explaining to her about the 7 days later simulator and the student council probe and its results. Oh my! When did you obtain such a thing? We were raided so recently, and yet Rin and Ronnie have been busy. That's incredible. Okay, let's say that humanity will be destroyed. Knowing that, I shall refuse to cooperate with you. I kindly ask that you leave it at that. She flat out refuses. I really don't get this Kiara Shoin lady. It won't just be her. All of humanity may perish, yet she's still set on watching how everything plays out from the sidelines. She keeps saying, saving countless lives from suffering, yet she doesn't care about all lives that will be snuffed out by this. Correct. It's what I learned from my teacher. It must sound inhuman, but I'm a form of school that embraces desires, see? Free your ghost to the internet, see stars, transcend all maya of the truth, and carnality of nirvana, and one become enlightened. All those things which exist are illusions. All is emptiness. Even if our world crumbles, so long as there is digital world, there is hope. Oh, man, that was a thing. People fail to attain the truth due to their desire. They cannot attain the truth through rejecting desire. Such sad beings humans are. However, those freed from their desires upon me obtained full affirmation of their desires. They perished in bliss. I'm scared. Hello, Tiana. Welcome.
Seriously, Kiara, what were you doing with those students that you're like this?
I was totally not doing anything inappropriate with those kids. What are you talking about?
Why would you clarify inappropriate? I never said you were doing anything inappropriate.
One piece of truth is to be freed from desire. If the entire world is freed, desire would be impossible to reject. At the same time, you, who wants to reject that, would also be affirmed. That sentiment you hold is a fine thing. Before, on the surface, everything I did with good intentions turned into something bad. I mustn't repeat those mistakes. That's why I won't do anything. I've decided that my desire would be to love whomever loves me. Kiara, were you doing something unholy with those kids in the schoolroom? Kiwawa-san, Kiwawa. Kiara Shishoin gratefully says, as if praying, "This is a woman revered, the last saint on the surface. Despite bringing salvation to many, not a single person saved her. I wonder if her perspective is really any different from what regular people like myself have." She completely turned down the offer. I won't be able to convince her any further. Convince? I don't know. I'm getting a little lightheaded from doing Kiara's. My apologies.
Going to the tits.
Yeah, my apologies, Hakuno. Please drop this matter. I'm still cowardly when it comes to other people's love. However, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I wish you good fortune in battle. Please use that grand heart of yours to save the world.
Right now, Nero's like, why is everyone hitting on my master?
They would be all like, what?
Angry cat noises. Actually, I view our Saber instead of like a cat. I view her like a little tiny dog. You know? Like a corgi.
I can see her chasing after mailmen.
The mailman gets voted with my master!
Once again, we descended to the shrine with the oppressive atmosphere. So what do we do now? The invitation didn't specify any meeting place.
You needn't worry. As expected of my rival, she appears to be cultured in banquet etiquette. I hope you're doing well, my adorable Squirrely. I'm pleased to see you've accepted my invitation. This will be my thanks for your crass behavior before. No spear, no torture. Have a full taste of my 3 meals. Morning, lunch, and dinner.
But what about Leonard?
Elizabeth beams the most ladylike smile she can muster. Shinji, standing behind her, with a pale, averted face, catches my eye. I don't ever want to think about it again. His expression speaks volumes.
Come now, first is the morning table. Follow me.
Dang, yo. As if leading us, Elizabeth disappears into the depths of the labyrinth. Why do we have to take cover up on this? To be totally honest, I'm not very willing to do this. Can't we just do a plain old exploration of the labyrinth?
Hakuno, go on your date. This has gotten a bit catastrophic, hasn't it? You'll have to play along for a bit in order to get her SG. If things start to go real south, we'll have to pull out fast. Don't miss any red flags.
I don't...
The woman is one giant
Yeah.
red flag!
I think that's a red flag. I don't want to touch that. Miss Hakunan will be formulating measures to address the food just in case, but I wish you the best of luck in the meantime. Narrow. I don't want to. VTuber model.
花道の邪魔をするでない。
I don't know the thing. Hang on.
任せよ。
And it's poisonous!
This is a higher level. It's just one giant food poisoning.
そこを動くな。消えるがよい。こうしてそなたと戦えること、それだけで世は嬉しい。
Does that choice save me from food poisoning?
世のあで姿の見せ所よな。世の出番だな。
Rude.
ではないか。そなただけは守りき
I
る。
gotta put this food away. I'll be right back.
見ているがよい。 ではないか。
Squeaky!
調子が戻らぬと見える。もっと良い役者はいないのか。オイル型のポーションがあれば良いのだが。宝はあるだけ欲しくなるもの。根こそぎ持っていく。
Running around in a labyrinth. Trying not to freak out. Freak out!
見ているがよい。
Everything's fine. What's the worry? Not like I'm gonna die or something.
Alright, come back. Are you winning,
歩みを
son?
進めるとしよう。
Yeah, I'm winning. Oh, I'm winning. As they slowly approach my doom.
So, as we fight these enemies, I need a favor,
空気
Cherry.
をよい。
What kind of favor?
戦闘中なのだぞ。
You know my name is Azure, right?
Yeah.
I need you to come up with a last name that makes sense.
Alright. Alright, Azure.
This might relate to the PM I sent you earlier.
Ah, yes. How you were talking about you want to be cooler on Final Fantasy.
I want to be less vanilla.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see.
I want to Fantasia my character into something a little bit more exciting.
Ah.
Because it's like Orgo's got his Lalafell, you've got your cat girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I feel like being a human is just like being like a basic bitch.
I don't want to be human anymore. Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You wish to join us in Cat Girl? No, just kidding.
I don't want to be a cat girl.
Do you want to be a dragon man?
Actually, yes.
They're getting
I've
a
got design
very
picked out. I need a last name that not only goes with Azure but also fits with the dragon motif.
okay, but let's see. You could be Azure. Dragon Claw. No, that's basic.
That sounds way. First off, that sounds like derivative of Ravenclaw, and that's already basic bitch.
Yeah.
Basic bitch of Harry Potter.
Hang on, let me take a look at the name. Because there's two different naming conventions for Aura, aka Japanese AF or Mongol AF. So let
I'm
me.
not sure if being a weeb is the right choice, though.
Aura. FF14 naming conventions. Let's see. Mikode, Lalafell, Rogodon, Alright, let's see. Aria is similar to here in that creating a new language, the race was done in the Makote. Let's see.
Like, it doesn't have to be like a lore thing. Like, if I cared that much about it, I wouldn't be... My first thing would not be Azure.
Oh, no. It's, I'm mostly trying to find ideas. So it's either... They're basically Mongolian or Japanese, it seems. The Aura. But I'm now I'm trying to look through, like... Male names, Chigadai, Chagadai, and Togsday are all essentially named Hey. However, in Othar, they are considered unique! Otharian names to the versions to could have been okay. Aura. Let's try Aura last name generator.
I blame anime for this because it seems like characters in anime always have some kind of significance to their names.
Yeah,
and I have long since adapted that into my own when I create character names.
Name generator. Aura. Generate. Aura. Rain. Mammal. These are all the Japanese ones. Alright, what's for the... Alright. Last. Welcome to I am pausing the stream to try and find dragon names. Let's how about we just look up dragon names, huh? For dragons, they're like for a dragon name generated is like Jodam the Protective or Merom the Kind. Apparently, dragons have the whatever for their last names. So you would be Azure.
The train spotter.
200 breath and mystical creatures. Let's see. I mean, I guess you could like think of another name to go along with Azure, like another blue thing, or like go something to do with gems or something. I don't know. What do dragons like?
My dragon likes to kill.
Azure, the blood-soaked.
Although that is funny because like it's, like whenever a character's going to address me like in a proper fashion, it's like Lord the Blood-soaked.
Yeah.
宝はあるだけ欲しくなるもの。根こそぎ持っていくぞ。そうし。
I mean, we're getting a free Fantasia when the new expansion drops, so there's that. Free Fantasia, free Fantasia. And officially as of tomorrow, it'll be 20 days until the new expansion drops. I totally have time. This is what I get for procrastinating.
あの程度遅れは来ない
I wouldn't know anything about that
もはや敵なしだと思う
in
が
both the MMOs I play. Right now in the Old Republic, they're giving away a house.
Wow.
ようこそ
But
第
it's in
一の
chest
テ
space,
ー
which
ブ
means just surrounded by
朝の食
xenophobes.
卓へまずは軽くショックを受けなさいいきなりメインじゃ感動のあまり死にかねないでしょうしね
You mean kneel over, right? Not keel over, right? Right? It's spaghetti.
There's a table draped in a blindingly pure white cloth, as if it were stained with a single drop of blood. Some sort of red food is placed on top of it. Is this spaghetti? Is this the spaghetti?
ダチョウ肉のボロネーゼダチョウを刺し殺すところから
What?
自分でやったわ
Oh no, Kevin! It was gonna happen one day.
This hits hard in various ways. Truth be told, I glossed it over at first and figured it was soup or something. This is the kind of stuff that nobles chow down on?
ふむ
Yes, we have
見
spaghetti.
た目は悪くないなひたすら赤いが盛り付けは綺麗と言えよ
Saber's letting her inner Italian come out.
ライバルの料理に興味はある
Well, she was Roman.
リンたちからの忠告を忘れ
Yes,
て
like
は
I
いない
said.
なマスター
It's like sometimes we forget that Rome was in Italy.
Yeah. Rome and Italy were the same thing at one time.
Do you think that Saber would have good taste in pizza?
Never consumed a bunch of poison.
So she has no taste.
Yeah. That's right. Regardless of what's on the menu, there's no need to eat it. Elizabeth, you know you're scheming.
え嘘どうしてよあの完璧な招待状と私の謙虚な態度にバレる要因なんてなかったのに
Aw, she's an idiot.
Every detail was a dead giveaway. As for the surveillance footage, well, I can't be bothered to mention it. Never mind. And even Hakuno Kishinami isn't so much as a pushover to fall for this.
露見したのなら仕方ないわねでもあなたに拒否権はなくてよなぜなら
Oh. So you're not gonna let me out unless I eat it, huh? Yay. There behind Elizabeth, a sturdy door that I've seen at some other point in this floor blocks the path. Why would I ever forget about this pesky door? No, how could I ever forget? That door is the most mortifying artificial double phantasm that Commando Ronnie had crafted. The fully automatic, strip-style, open lock, patent pending.
ライフラインを断ち切ります
Sorry, I'm sorry!
You're mad at me?
What the?
Why are you mad at me? It was you're the one who made it.
改造済みだからもう脱衣式じゃないんだよね
Oh, thank God.
全自動完食式オープンロックさ
そうよつまりあなたが料理を完食しなければ
Can you
先に
imagine like
進
a
めない
plot line like this happening in Stay Night?
Do you think Natsu wanted to?
だから食べな
You know,
さい
maybe.
すぐに食べなさい
I mean,
私がいろいろこの料理を
Natsu's
カレー
plots have only gotten zanier from here
はないのよ
when given the opportunity. If you think about it. Elizabeth also seems to have become one of his favorite characters. Seeing as of all except for one, she is always the free servant for Halloween, so...
待つのだランサーそれは余が食すのではダメなのか完食には変わりないと思うのだがそれは
残念だったね それも想定済みさ。その料理データはそいつじゃないとデリートできないように利用者制限をかけて
You son of a bitch!
他のやつじゃダメってこと。
How dare you use and restrict food?
なんと貴様、ただ青い顔をしていただけではなかったのだな。やるじゃ
Oh
な
no,
い。
I was doing plenty of
腐って
that.
も私の付き人ね。ほらコリス、覚悟を決めてお食べなさい。天国に行くような体験が待っているわよ。
This time Elizabeth snaps her finger at me. I try to think about how I can escape. Her fingertips command escape from everyone's gaze, but nothing comes from me. I guess I have to eat. I sit at the table, nervous. Before me is a red mass. Ostrich bolognese. Be fine. It looks alright. It doesn't smell off. Maybe Shinji just has bad taste. It's fine.
Did you
It's
forget the
fine.
thorns?
切りもみに回転しただと。
Wait, she flew?
いやもやこれほどとは。気を確かに持て、マスター。よ
Bad
ーこして
end.
肉でない。いけません。バイタル、ありえない速度で低下しています。マッハダウンです。毒は仕込まれていませんね。つまり純粋なまずさによる
Ronnie, you lied to me.
精神へのダブルアタックです。嘘でしょ。まずさだけでこんなダメージ叩き出してんの。エリザベート、恐ろしい子。
The flavor was epic. It wasn't anything simple, like being entirely sweet or entirely spicy. It just tasted like chaos. My stomach won't stop churning, sweat won't stop dripping. My entire body is rejecting this foreign substance. But I mustn't give in. I mustn't vomit. If I yield to the surging urge, our path will forever be closed. Teary-eyed, I somehow managed to cram it all down into my stomach. Sad.
それでどうかしら。感想はその涙はもちろん喜びの涙よね。
I'll be blunt. It's terrible. It's not a question of whether it tastes good or bad. This has reached a new realm of mass destruction. Terrorism, basically. For
Mr.
example,
President, another plate of spaghetti just hit the World Trade Center.
well, I can't think of an example, but if I had to come up with one, it's like licking a candy and tasting turpentine times 1,000. No, that still might be understating it.
Why would spaghetti taste like candy?
And turpentine.
So it doesn't even taste like
今日の
tomato.
マスターは見事に完食したぞ。扉を開けるのだ。そして奏者の受けた苦痛。
I am literally trembling with anger right now.
しまった。ボロネーゼは嫌いだったみたい。リサーチ不足ね。やっぱりスープ系が鉄板よね。
Ah, it's kind of... I'll admit, that is kind of cute.
これは序の口よ。次がメインだから。次こそあなたの期待を裏切らないから。
おい待て。お前
Wedgie him!
すごいんだな。
Get back and go and wedgie you! Two of them run off further in the labyrinth.
大丈夫？ HP 減ってるみたいだけど、まだいけそう？
No!
I'm probably alright. Hakano Kishinami's stomach hasn't burst yet. Also, thanks to the thunderous shock, it seems Elizabeth didn't charm me. That's the silver lining.
次は昼のテーブルか。せめて道中は世がそなたを支えよう。
No, Saber, carry me! There went all of my MP. Oh, gee,
I was
guys.
gonna say, is that... Was your MP that low before you ate?
Nope.
欲しくなるもの。
This will pay for the medical bills.
怒るぞ。花道の邪魔をするでない。任せよ。
Rude. Rude. Rude.
安心せよ。量が何とかする。
Yeah.
I used to go by Azure Wind. Azure Windburn.
Oh.
What I need to do is I need to keep an eye on the names of these enemies.
共に勝利を。期待に応えよう。鈍いな。
Azure Firestorm. No, just kidding. Fire tornado. I don't know. I'm. Maybe burning isn't a good idea. I don't know why I'm thinking about fire all of a sudden, though. Must be because Nero's here. If you get it, you get it.
期待に応えよう。
Because she's a fire type, you're right.
程度遅れは取らない。もっと良い役者はいないのか。
You're right, chat, because she's a fire type. And nothing else.
空気を読め。デート中なのだぞ。バカ。任せよ。 量がもっと強ければ。期待に応えよう。返上するぞ。返上するぞ。まだまだ。
Mada mada.
聞くがよい。
Da 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 da. Da da da.
あの程度。
Anyway,
遅れは取らない。
so you're planning to watch the anime tomorrow, or?
Yeah, I figured that we wouldn't be talking about it tonight.
Yeah, no, I
We're
wasn't
gonna deal
thinking.
with Orgo.
I just wanted to know if you had watched it yet or not.
I have not yet.
Okay.
あれでは舞台が
This
入
week
るの
has
では
been
ないか。
bad.
Yeah. I've been having a bad couple of weeks, so I understand. Haha.
It got slightly better today, but it's in the long run, things are not going to be good for us about us.
So it got better in the fact that it was Friday and that you were going home for the weekend. Got it.
Well, also that like. It's not something I want to get into, at least not on stream.
Understandable.
共に勝利を。期待に応えよう。
I'm basically
It's not about me. Let's leave it at that.
okay. For my work, it's just basically that we're under new management, kind of, sort of thing. Kind of, sort of. Basically, it's like they like to get ahead of themselves a lot at my work. And they like to come up with new ways to do things without thinking about how much it'll slow production down. And oh boy, is it...
My old boss, he retired like maybe 1 or 2 years ago. I remember the person who was going to be replacing him wanted to introduce a new program.
Yeah.
And I remember the first thing he asked is like, what does this program do that we can't already do without it? And that always felt like, okay, so this is someone who knows This is someone who understands, like, you don't just do stuff willy-nilly because it's new. Also, Saber, why did you die?
Because I had no HP.
Why did you have no HP?
Because I'm being stingy with the heals because I'd have no MP.
Anyway, the point of that story was I feel that a lot of people like try to like make changes through how beneficial they'll be.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this thing?
I mean, it was blocking a door. It's probably like the mini boss.
I know it's like a mini boss. I just can't figure out its attack fucking pattern. It's being a bitch.
So this week we got the new Star Wars show, Acolyte.
Yeah, nobody likes it.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like I have not watched it. I have no plans to watch it. But it annoys me that like it's just whenever a Star Wars show comes out now, like the most uneducated about world people in the fandom start running their mouths, and that honestly makes me mad than the show.
Honestly, what makes me mad is the people advertising the show more than anything.
Are you talking about the reaction? Or are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fucking actors! The fucking actors and Kathleen fucking Kennedy. God damn it! Was South Park ever right? It's like
maybe this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
It seems like it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. In general, I feel like there was at least one person who I was listening to who was like reviewing. He's like this, and I'm like, this is supposed to be an older. It like takes place earlier in the timeline of Star Wars, right? And he's like, but they're talking about how people just can't willy-nilly become strong in the Force or something like that. And he's like, wait a minute, isn't there lore in Star Wars about how Sith went around the world and they went to Jedi temples and they learned how to do the Force all by themselves?
What?
I don't know, but in general, and
I have to hear the full context of that quote.
I don't know anything about it in general, and I'm like, and I think maybe he's like talking about how in like Star Wars games and stuff like that, like Old Republic and stuff, like technically what you're doing is you're going into temples and stuff like that, and you learn ancient secret ways of Jedi and Sith and stuff like that when you're playing certain things.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's what he's thinking of.
I feel like what it is like, it sounds like the main character. Well, first off, it's big plot twist. You might have heard of this. The female character in the show is a twin.
Right, I already know about that.
Yeah, so there's a good twin and there's an evil twin. It sounds like, and again, this has long since been established in lore, is that there are other Force groups besides the Jedi and the Sith. And it's hard to talk about because, like I said, I haven't watched the show. I don't have any plans to. It's not my Star Wars, so. But like again, like I see people complaining about like a Jedi being killed by a knife. It's just like, yes, you can kill a Jedi with a knife.
No, I think it's so from what I understand, it's not that the Jedi was killed with a knife. So like from what I understand from the clips I've seen, it was really weird. So it was the fact that she pulled out a knife towards someone that she wasn't able to get close to without the knife. So even with the knife, like this person they were completely unable to get close to this person. They're like, why are you taking out a knife with someone who you can literally not get close to because of the Force? I don't know if... Yeah.
I mean, like, again, I have seen the clip of the fight because I wanted to see what everyone was so upset about. It's like, yeah, the choreography is kind of sucks, and they wasted Trinity's.
Well, that's
actress.
because they're all diversity. What? Anyway, I would never.
Don't.
I would never imply that all of these people were not hired for their talent in acting, or fighting, or being good at anything in general.
It was Trinity, like. But regardless, it's like it's like this person, like, this assassin has force training. Like, no one seems to be acknowledging that.
Yeah. Yes, the assassin has force training, but it also cannot get anywhere close to the person they're attacking. At least that's from my understanding with the first episode. But it's more of at least the couple of people I've watched, they're more upset with about how badly fucking written the first episode is. And they're like, nothing makes sense. Why are they doing this thing? It's like, they're like, here I am as someone who was tasked to kill these people, but now I am going against someone who is way more powerful than me in the Force. And for some reason, I think, nah, just keep attacking, man. And then for some reason, their Force Master is all like, taking out a knife? That's like weakness. What is this? Like, I don't know. I don't even understand the clips I've seen. And this is like in context with the clips. Like the full ass clip. I don't understand it, to be honest. I'm confused what's happening. Maybe it's because I'm not that diverse in Star Wars. I've tried, but I just don't like it. I don't care for it that much. Star Wars in general.
It's like, I just wish people would keep their complaints specifically to the story and the character choices, and not like the stupid like there's certain like decisions that happen during the fights that it's like well established shit in lore.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Disney lore, I'm talking about old school lore. Like if I have to explain to one more person that a lightsaber is not as hot as a sun, I'm going to lose my mind.
I think that was one thing that someone brought up, and it's like, it's alright. It's like, it's fine. Someone surviving a lightsaber attack, okay. It's like, however, the same people also can't survive a light stabbing with a knife for some reason.
Now, I saw the clip. It went into her heart. The knife went into her heart.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like they're also playing loosey-goosey with stuff. But, you know, if it went into her heart, fine, whatever.
It's like, this is the problem that I face, though. It's like, on one hand, yes, Disney Star Wars is epic.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, people only seem to be complaining about this stuff that is well established in Disney lore.
Disney lore sucks. Let's be real, though.
Wait, what did you say?
What?
What did you say?
I said Disney lore sucks. Balls.
Okay, I thought you said pre-Disney lore.
I said Disney lore sucks. Balls. And Star Wars doesn't even know what it's doing. Because they don't even know what they want anymore.
At this point, I just want them to pull, like, a decent animated universe and just, like, take some stories from Legends and animate them.
Here's a better idea.
Animate them in the Clone Wars style.
Here's a better idea. You want a space opera so bad? Go make a new one.
We tried. You know, what's his name? Zack Snyder. It didn't work out too well.
Make something new in space. Anything else. Make more Lilo and Stitch. You may at least know what the fuck you're doing with that.
Has there been more Lilo and Stitch?
No. Well, I mean, they made like an
I mean,
anime.
it's still Disney.
奏者は意
It
見
had like an anime, Lilo and Stitch.
この香りいやそなたの腹が心配でたまらぬ
Please don't say that, Nero. Oh boy. Okay, here we go.
I remember this quest from Skyrim. This is where you meet Sugaroth, the Daedric Prince of Madness.
Man, I still have yet to digest the bolognese, and here we are at the next table.
ゴリス
Welcome to table 2, the lunch table. This dish is sure to astonish you. Enjoy the special stew I painstakingly slowly simmered. It's the Red Sea.
This crimson
I
soup
hope that just
served
means it's salty.
serves in a deep bowl. As usual, it looks fine, but it no longer offers me any solace. Get ready, guys. You're gonna love this, what has about to happen.
Yeah, we're gonna send you a digestion program.
Yeah.
This is gonna kill your taste buds. Don't worry.
No, Azure, it's your turn to read anyway.
Well, it was
I
so
know.
long, I figured I might as well just, like, paraphrase it.
I know you're upset. I know you're upset with Star Wars, but you just gotta let it go. Sometimes if you love something, you gotta let it go.
Because I have to voice Rin, who cosplays as a Sabrak in Grand Order.
You gotta let it go.
I've already let it go.
At
I'm
least
gonna send you some software we found for this exact job.
At least we still have me trying to play the Force game. That's funny that we get to play
It's
every
still
time.
Disney canon. Next time we need to get you to play Force Unleashed. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. We downloaded an unarmed Shinji familiar who eats food. It's free software, so we paid nothing for it.
I remember this! Or, not that I remember, I've seen pictures of this.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Why is it said to have my face on it? You definitely customized that thing. How so? That's just how it came. Yep.
伝達します
This software specializes in processing food. That's all it can do, so don't hold back. Pour all that edible destruction into it.
I know what's gonna happen.
It's set to Hakuno Kishinami's user and shares the same privileges, so it should be able to clear the restriction issue.
Rin and Ronnie do it again. Such a great job. Now I have nothing to fear with the food and not... Suddenly our eyes meet. Elizabeth grips the hem of her skirt, looking like she's about to cry.
Stop it. She's a bad person. Stop making me feel.
I won't allow this. You expect me to serve my food to some filthy dog? Kidding. Impossible, actually. You're a farm of animals who eat up like you crave it. Pull until there isn't a drop left. No. They won't open the door.
Another tantrum? Bad habit you got there. Still, no matter how much noise you make, that door will open once the plate is cleared.
Elizabeth says no more, not even stop it. Or just try it. Or the like. I think it's because she can't. She said that she painstakingly slowly simmered the stew. But in that end, no matter what she does, the dish she labored to prepare is going to get thrown into the trash right before her eyes. I'm sure it's unbearable for her. Shinji boy. If I want to unravel Elizabeth's blind, I get the feeling that I shouldn't rely on Shinji boy.
奏者よ
If I won't do otherwise, I'm not supporting her per se, but I don't want to see my praetor being considerate of a maiden's feelings.
Saber really is a bro before hose.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrely!
Oh god, it's so bad it caused the table to pop out of existence for a second.
Yeah, just one sip. So long as it's one sip, this courage will surely lead to her SG. I think as such as I tried to taking a sip of the stew. horrid, terrible, overpowered, pungent. It's like mud. It makes me wonder if Lady Elizabeth isn't a heroic spirit from Earth, but rather from Venus with a polar opposite culture.
That makes sense considering how hellish Venus is.
Yeah. But the saving grace here was that the ingredients were all tender, at least. Seems like she really did painstakingly prepare it. I command my body to at least finish a mere sip.
What? Think of this one.
Elizabeth questioned me with grave expression. The dishes. Awful.
認めないんだから。
So bad. You merely tried to brute force it, laboring to learn the culinary arts and refines one techniques produce results.
That's right.
Sorry, are you doing the umu to get yourself into character?
Yes, because I'm switching back and forth between Elizabeth and Saber, who both have higher pitched
I
voices.
thought you were just giving her a verbal tick.
No, I needed to get back to Saber's tone. That's right, now I got my thoughts in the dish across. I'll have to unarm Shinji Boy process what's left.
Flip. This time. The next one should be move you to cry, seeing how delicious it is. I'm be prepared.
That's it? Ah, damn it, she just does whatever she wants. Hang in there, Shinji Boy.
Thanks to the unarmed Shinji Boy's outstanding work, the Crimson Stew was processed instantly. Elizabeth may have been acting tough in her own way by leaving before watching this happen.
Can I see something controversial?
Yeah.
Pegasus is the one character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Whose dub voice actor is better than the Japanese voice actor.
Okie dokie. I believe you. I've never watched the Japanese version of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh god, it is so weird. And unlock complete. Who's a hard little worker, Shinji Boy? Maybe we shouldn't have made him look like him.
Senpai, are you okay? You had the processing software, so you didn't have to push yourself to eat yet.
I know.
Oh no, Shinji!
But it paid off. She has an obsession with cooking. It's likely related to an XSG. Yes.
Shinji!
The structure of the floor is considerably influenced by the core secrets. Please investigate in that direction without pause.
I feel like Tom Hanks right now in fucking Castaway. Shinji! I'm sorry!
Yes, without pause. I take it the stomach medicine I got from Sakura in my pocket and down it all in one go. The final round is about to start.
I was really hoping it was like connected to Shinji's stomach.
No. It's just a program they made for the shits and giggles. Saber, I can't keep eating
I like
this
to think
stuff.
like Ren's like, I learned Blender just to make this thing. That's how much I don't like you, Shinji.
This is lead anywhere. No. Oh.
You found the secret path, you must die!
I did the wrong one.
色がもっと強くなる。
I mean, at this point, you might as well just use like a special.
And dead.
程度遅れは取らない。期待しないな。
If you start to space out, I'll space out too, and then we're both fucked.
Wait, what? What's happening? Where are we? Oh wait, no, I don't want to go there yet. I want to get all this stuff. Yeah, we're on a date. Wait, what? I don't remember agreeing to this.
Oh, Master, every day is a date when we're together.
Aw. Too bad most of you are evil. And... oh. Yeah, no, let me fix that.
Jesus, 20. Goddamn, Nero, what happened?
It's a big S. So big suck.
Nero, who taught you that language?
I'm beginning to think everything might be related to sex in this game. But I'm probably just imagining it. There's no way that everything is a sex pun. God damn it. You know, the bright side is I can just restart every single fucking battle. Like... Will you stop using your skills? God damn it! Fuck you! Why, thank you. Alright, here we go. What could go wrong? Holy shit. No?
I see that they've reused the assets from the vampire house in Skyrim.
After looping around the labyrinth, we finally reached the last table. The night table, as I imagine the table is crammed with an exorbitant amount of food. A full red course, a red Manchuhan Imperial feast. No matter where I look, all I see is red. Don't call it a DD dinner. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Don't call it that.
For starters, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gonna sue you because that's one of their archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, DD no diner?
Yeah.
Not dinner, diner.
Diner, dinner, shinseku, whatever that means.
あのさ、僕が言うのもなんだけど、あいつらにはシンジ君がいるんだぞ。
シンジ
この計画破綻してるよ。
Poor Shinji-kun! Seihai-kun would be upset if he knew that Shinji-kun was being abused this way.
料理なんかにこだわってないで、ここで直接潰しちゃった方がよっ
Was
ぽど
the
現実
Shinji
的だと思う
boy
けど。
in the Seihai-kun skits?
No. Seihai-kun just calls him. What's the Shinji-kun? Aw, you're so pathetic, Shinji-kun. Here! Take this!
I feel like
Her.
finish it.
Yeah.
Finish the line.
Show him who's boss. And just so you know, the friend maker is a knife. Coincidentally, the knife is also the contract breaker.
And the hero maker.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be a hero after you kill 1,000 people.
分かっていないの
Which I'm
ね
pretty sure is
ネ
what
ズミ
Jaden
だ
did
から
in
あなたは
Yu-Gi-Oh!
三
Jazz.
流なのよ
Did he become a hero?
そんな次元の問題ではないの
There was some intermediate steps, but he did eventually become a hero. Yeah.
Yay! Is it true that in the Japanese version, none of his friends came back?
In the Japanese version, it was much more heavily implied that they had been killed, but no, they did all come back. However, the English version implies that Jaden died at the very end because they never dubbed season 3. I mean, they never dubbed season 4.
Maybe that was for the best. Maybe we don't need Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Maybe it is a weird timeline that we don't know what's happening, just like how Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds doesn't make any sense.
Hey, I like both of those things.
What is happening in this timeline? Why is Seto Kaiba here, but not here at the same time? Confusion.
Hang on, are you saying that the timeline where Seto Kaiba sent Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards into space to teach aliens how to play card games, are you saying that's not the superior timeline?
No. I'm saying I don't understand Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore at all. Elizabeth doesn't bother turning to Shinji, but instead stares straight at me. The automatic eat it all open lock looms behind her. Patent pending. Sure, we could easily open the door if we use the unarmed Shinji boy. But she's right. That isn't the issue at hand at all. Akano Kishizawa's objective here isn't to open that door. It's to break the shield that lies beyond it, which means obtaining Elizabeth's secret. Using a mechanical process will do nothing to jostle her mind. I will face this battle head on.
まさか挑むっていうのかこのシンク
I was
の
about
地
to
獄
say that's
巡
how
り
we
に
were walking into, but he basically said that.
Mm-hmm. I glance at the trembling Shinji, then take a seat at the table. It feels like the fork and knife I'm holding are shaking in my hands, but it just must be my imagination. Be still, right hand of mine!
奏者よ
You two lefty.
そなたの決意しかと受け取ったもはや何も言うまいそなたの懐の深さはマリネリスの谷に匹敵しようあちらも赤いしな竜の娘よ世のマスターのすごいところを見るがよい恋人の座は認めぬが惚れるのは許すぞ
Saber, thanks. Your sympathy helps me steady my nerves, although I don't know how I feel about that. To be honest?
Saber literally looked at Hakuno and said, Menage a trois?
But I have to overcome this challenge with my own two hands. I mean, my mouth. This food was prepared by Elizabeth for Hakuno Kishinami. I know how tough this battle will be, so in the event that I am able to eat this, maybe I'll settle back down in the village and get married.
そなたよ嬉しい嬉しいその約束を口にするのは禁忌であろう
All right, here I go. All I need now is to be ready, to be determined, to be so foolhardy I forget what pain is.
Hang on, I'm just gonna make a cross on my chest. Okay.
What is always funny about Hakuno Kishinami as a protagonist is you never know what they're saying out loud. Because the game doesn't tell you what parts they're saying out loud. So the fact that they straightly said, maybe after we're done with this, I'll get down to the village and get married. Out loud. And Saber's like, wow, let's do that. I glanced at Elizabeth, who's staring at me intently and paying no heed to Saber's uproar. I shall partake.
ええ。召し上がれ。
Dang, the music's so serious. Oh!
そうだよ。いきなり体が震えて
Ikatakimasu.
おるぞ。本当に大丈夫なのだな。
I'm alright, no problem. It's just from the very first bite, I got quite a big shock.
おいしいでしょ。わよね。それはマグロのマリネ、すっぽんの生き地ゼリー添え、ムーンセルの新鮮な魚介類を使ったわ。
Oh god, it's seafood. Well, we'll be seeing food after, that's for sure. The moon cell, the brain of God. It's a digital fishery rife with seafood, one that records all of the past and predicts every future. Is it okay to describe it that way? But try as I may to escape from reality by pondering such things, reality still assaults me relentlessly. An unpleasant sweat is already gushing from my entire body, but I must keep my hands moving. It's fine.
会長の顔色がこんなの拷問よりも拷問です。なんであんな赤いのよ。少しは緑とか入れてあげてよ。私だって少しは入れるのに。落ち着いてください、さくら。それにミス遠坂も割と意味がわかりません。
Ronnie's like, bitch, I've got servants to make food for me.
ラニさんこそ落ち着いていないで止めてください。こんなの見ていられません。さくら、目をそらしちゃダメよ。これがあの子の生き様なの。
This is a fate game.
あれこそ人の上に立つ者の決意です。会長職は本当過酷ですね。
I'd be doing this even if I wasn't the president.
We're
Let's be
in
real, guys.
Setsukainomichi zone territory right now.
いい気味だ。
Shut up, Shinji.
おい、
How dare you get off to this?
もうその辺に。
No way, there's still food left, and besides...
それは焼くのに苦労したのよ。だってすぐ焦げちゃうんですもの。
Oh
そ
boy.
っちのタコだって苦戦したわ。タコって食べたことないし。
Wait, I
刺
had
しても
taco,
刺
I
して
had
も動
octopus
き
balls
続
for
け
the
て
first
気
time
持
in
ち
my
悪
life,
くて。
a few days ago.
Oh yeah? How'd it taste?
Good.
I imagine they're like...
Honestly, it tasted like any other seafood I've ever had that was fried. But
I was like, yeah, I mean, I honestly, I bet it's kind of like any clam cake, you know?
でもタコ好きでしょ。だから我慢してさばいたの。喜んでもらえるかなって。
Elizabeth's eyes glitter with every plate I finish. And the ache in the back of my hand grows more prominent. Oh, the goal must be close.
To those of you who simp over waifus, this is the hell you have to go through to make them your own.
As I thought about it, I mindlessly continued moving my fork and spoon. Also, I don't have a particular preference for octopus. I misheard that as Blue trying alcohol for the first time a few days ago. No, octopus balls. Takoyaki.
I can confirm I have finished at least one beer in my life.
My bowling head searches for jovial memories. Once I spoke with someone about building a cafeteria. Ah, yeah, that was with the student council. We decided that we would
this flashback.
so we would take turns managing meals and we would all eat together. That was a really fun idea. Oh yeah, Leo mentioned Julius's curry was excellent. In the end, I wonder what it tasted like.
That's the truth.
I want some, but my belly is filled with enough chaos as it is, so... I think I'm passing over to the other side, guys. Within my mind.
Because as we're playing this, I'm replaying the original Extra, so I can like finish that first and then go into the next one.
Mhm.
And Julius is just like a stone-faced killer in that game. So to
Yeah.
go from that, just to switch from that to CCC Julius is so, like, whiplash-inducing.
Within my wandering mind, Julius and Leo present curry to me smiling. Alas, an early reunion, isn't it? How I'd like to have some Haraway curry.
マスターしっかりするのだ
Oh, that was close. Oh, it
Are you
seems I was
God?
having a weird dream. I analyzed the situation before me. Apart from the deep red ice cream sitting on top of my spoon, all the other plates were now empty.
うむそれでしまいだそなたの勇姿しかと見届けたぞ
I wouldn't mind having some, like, cherry ice cream, right? I mean actual cherry, not cherry Pereira, but cherry-flavored ice cream.
Oh, I
right
like
now.
cherry flavored ice cream. There's a cherry chocolate chunk at my ice cream place. So it's cherry flavored ice cream with chocolate pieces in it and
I'm not
cherry
sure if I
pieces.
want chocolate in it. I just want something sweet. I want something fruit-flavored. I think I've got some shaved ice.
I had a strawberry cheesecake shake from Sonic a while ago.
By the way, speaking of Sonic, I hope you guys enjoyed the new Shadow game that's coming out.
Yay! Who wants Shadow to have even more edge? No, said no one.
Teenagers, I think.
It's
13-year-old boys.
Is Keanu Reeves not playing Shadow in the next movie and edge enough?
Forgot about that. I cannot wait to see what that sounds
Is that
like.
not enough edge for people? I got encouraged by my surfers to finish the last bite. My mouth is paralyzed at this point, but a potentially awful taste still spreads through it. It's mint flavored. Red mint. Fun fact, the mint plant is said to bloom in the Greek underworld. See, this is what I mean by Hakuno Kishinami must be a nerd, because how would they randomly know these things?
I mean, they are literally just a collection of ones and zeros. That's as nerdy as you can get.
Mm-hmm. I quietly put my spoon down and give thanks to the meal, then raise from my seat. I picture Blue being handed an unopened beer and confidently stating he knows how to drink before swallowing the whole can whole, still pressurized and everything.
I did not say I've had beer only once. I said I've only finished a beer once.
すごい全部食べてくれたのね扉が開くのも文句なしよそれでここを通す前に単刀直入に聞かせてもらおうじゃないお味はいかがだったかしら
Silence for secrets appearing started to amplify as aligning with her expected gaze. This is what I have to say. It tastes god-awful! No need to think about it too hard at this point. It tastes so bad. It was so god-awful that I hardly believe food could be so bad. That said, I know perfectly well how much she toiled to prepare all this food for me. It tastes bad, thank you, I tell her.
She thanks me for my food.
Wait, what was that first part? Oh.
And that's how...
That's how she wrote. Butchow.
That's how something crumbles, but I couldn't think of the proper word.
Cookies?
She's transparent.
Yeah.
分かってたけどさ今回は僕の黒星じゃないからな
Right, the beer would pass
fucking
attack, so
self-lady.
technically that wouldn't count as finishing it because the beer wouldn't be consumed in the process. Now, Neko. Andrew at least has drunken more than I have, so we can put it like that.
It's only beer. Like I buy these Seagram things. They're fruity. They taste good.
Mhm.
They're
Nah,
alcoholic
really.
and they taste good.
どの道決着の時は遠くあるまい
That's right, actually, even if I was told to go after him, I'd be hard-pressed to agree in this state. The offshoot I pulled the SG should vanish from soon. We should leave the labyrinth as soon as...
Uh-oh.
あなた どんな魔法を使ったの？
Elizabeth absentmindedly watches as her own body deteriorates. Magic is something of course we can't. But I guess she's referring to the extraction of her SG.
違う。もっと前よ。あなたが私の料理を食べて感想を言った時、最
I believe they call that
高に気
absolute
分が良
candor.
かったわ。あれは何？家畜も他の貴族もみんな私を賛美したわ。まあ、そうしない奴はくびり殺してたんだけど。でも、それで気分がいいのは一瞬。喜びはすぐに燃え尽きて、つまらない日常ばかりが残るのよ。退屈で、頭が痛いわ。痛いのよ。だけど、今のひとときだけは。
Before she completes her thoughts, her body vanishes. With no way of finding out, it ends. Today's exploration comes to a close.
今回は本当にお疲れ様。なんか、私
Don't you fucking patronize me!
You shut the fuck up, Ren!
今、さくらが強力な胃腸薬を用意しています。マイルームに転送しておくので、戻ってよく休んでください。
After the student council gives their closing remarks, I let out a sigh of relief. Suddenly, I'm conscious of how heavy my abdomen feels. Clearly, I exceeded my capacity. Let's activate the checkpoint and hurry back to the school. You could swirl cherry and mint ice cream with a large grade flecks of vanilla bean to create a cherry themed ice cream. Ew, cherry and mint? Ugh.
You're the one who does the cherry, who does the pink and the mint green color.
Not mint green!
It looks mint
Pastel green! Different! Different! As I casually go around exploring the labyrinth for a bit, before we end for the night. This is the right one, right? Yeah. So I can get a couple of treasures.
早速使うとしよう。
Who's gonna pay for your hospital bills?
またよし。
Oh. That goes there. Then I can go down, grab those. Then I think that'll be everything. This labyrinth, maybe, possibly. So that's there. This is the Boobadoop.
No more.
No more, please. I think that's the full thing. Alright. Let us get out of here. Whee! Damn, I guess the mint collab is a no-go. With what mint? There are
VTuber, I think.
there are several mint VTuber themed
Probably the popular one.
Oh, you mean X something who we both not? I mean, we all know who she is, but I won't
just
get
know that
into
there's
it.
a popular VTuber called Mint right now.
Oh yeah, that's Mint Maid.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, she's an ex-Niji liver.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's
Unless
good.
she was one of the...
No, it was
Okay.
good. She's actually good friends with Doki Bird. They did a lot of stuff before it. Well, it wouldn't mean if Cherry and Mint don't go together. Wouldn't that exclude any themed VTubers? Yes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I would ever be able to collab with any popular VTubers, because, like, even if I were to get popular myself, I don't think, like, I'd ever... Unless they invited me first, I don't think I would ever just go up to a popular VTuber and say, hey, wanna collab? You know? Like, even then, I wouldn't be sure too much, even if I did get asked, you know? Because I don't wanna... How do I...
Well, I mean, I think that if this person says, "Oh yeah, I love your content. I'm subscribed to you. I watch your stuff."
Yeah.
Then it's okay to say. Then it's okay to ask, "Would you like to collab?"
Right. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how it even works for big VTubers, you know? It's not like I do this full time or anything. I just do this when I can. I mean, recently we are seeing some growth, which is fun. So, you know, maybe we will get somewhere eventually. Who knows?
Hey, maybe this is just questions for the to consider for the future.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the food to be homemade. For her to once again impede me, mayhaps she has transcended conventional rivalry. You know, now that I'm talking about it, it's about Elizabeth naturally. Her home cooking expression is a desire she holds. But I mustn't engage in home cooking. As highly skilled as I am, an emperor mustn't snatch away work from a chef. For that reason, I envy Elizabeth. I too want to show off my... Maybe if I had some kind of tool like that, I could perform a higher level of showing off. Simple suffices. I wonder if there's anything like bridal-related laying around somewhere.
Well, let us end the day and view the SG. Oh, hello. Loves cooking. Elizabeth II SG. Though she says she likes cooking, this is not purely enjoying the act of cooking like a red-mantled archer. Elizabeth's fondness for cooking stems from the desire to be praised by or monopolized by the person she likes. Ultimately, it's nothing more than a desire to be beloved as a wife, but her skills in cooking are utterly lacking. It's apparent her wish to be a wife was expressed as her fondness for cooking, stressed the importance of meals, or perhaps her instincts as a dragon. Though Elizabeth tells her songs with Saber and her aspirations as a wife to Castor, what belies its foundation is the complete opposite. Her use of cooking to keep her beloved's attention, to confirm her beloved's love, does not come from an equal relationship. She would bestow meals to her beloved as a noble. It's no different from feeding an animal. It has none of the romance she longed for. The controlling disposition she inherited devours even her most meager dreams. Ugh. I had one too many calories. I can barely move. As I return to the room, I stagger towards the bedside and take a seat. It would be hard to say that this SG came easy.
Your response is only natural. You ate 3 courses in one go. You know, that would be difficult, even for me.
While rubbing my belly, which feels bloated with data, I reminisce on the events of today concerning Elizabeth SG. We've directly dealt with her countless times at this point, but the more I learned about her, the more I experienced her secrets, the more I get the sense that she's a normal girl. She was more of a curiosity when we first met.
It's probably natural to think that as well. Even infamous knaves or tyrants seem normal, if you don't know them. It happens often. Don't be swayed by your innocence. Regardless of how she acts, her marks on history still remain.
I see. To be honest, your popularity is a mystery to me. You are an extremely competent VTuber. I don't know why reality and the sub count hasn't caught up to that fact.
Oh, thank you, Neko.
I think it's because I have a very limited time frame to thing. I can't really collab often. So like even if I do collab outside of my group of people who I collab with, I don't really have a lot of time to do stuff.
It would probably be better if your work schedule wasn't so...
Yeah.
didn't demand that you go to sleep super early.
Yeah, I have to go to bed at like 8 p.m. on a weekday in order to be up and not falling asleep at my desk at work. So I can't stream on weekdays. I am thinking of creating a YouTube series to finish up games or to play more games so that way we can get through things. But I'm thinking I might... So what I'm going to do for the channel is I think I'm going to do it in sort of a Games Grumps fashion. I'm going to not use my VTuber model and stuff for that because I think that's one of the things that's like blocked. So like so starting things is always the hardest thing to do if you have ADHD because you procrastinate and you don't want to do it. Even though if you want to do it, it's still like, hi King, I hope my tummy feels better. After all this, I don't think so. If you're thinking about it's my stomach I'm referring to in the title. Oh no, I'm talking about maybe it's just gas. Did you? I mean, I don't know. It's referring to the what we just went through in Fate Extra. The character had to eat a bunch of terrible food. That's putting it lightly.
Please direct your prayers to the proper person.
Yeah. Oh, IMAO. LMAO.
If we don't stream this game next week, you can assume that Hakuno Kishinami has died. Yeah.
Let Blue Pilot the rig on weekdays. I'll still watch.
No. I am not motivated enough to do that.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna Game Grumps it. I'm thinking for the YouTube only series. I'm gonna not put the YouTube model. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna finish Monster Hunter Stories because that needs to get finished because it's like sitting at the end for that.
Oh yeah, we did play that.
So I want to finish that one at least for the channel. I want to finish that and I want to play a bunch of other games too. But like between streaming and Final Fantasy, it's hard to find time for things. So basically I just need to sit down and do it at some point. Thank you for the Titanic flute. The whole cooking thing is one side of her, then the whole capturing and torturing NPCs thing is another side of her. And her intristic views that people are merely tools to serve her beauty isn't rectified, then we'll never see eye to eye.
I understand her from an artist's perspective, but I will show her no leniency. The most precious thing to me right now are my praetor and our contract. So as long as those are constant, my path shall also stay constant. Let's leave it at that.
Saber, when they say that art is suffering, they usually mean the artist is suffering. The artist is not making other people suffer.
You were exceedingly valiant today. I think it's about time to get some rest.
Sure, I agree, but my cramped stomach hurts too much to sleep.
That won't do. I'll instruct you on a special regurgitation technique I know. Then no worries, it won't hurt.
Wait, that's not helpful.
Well, that's going a bit far. The lovely Romans can go ahead and eat until they vomit if they want to. I'll pass. I accept that the mildly disappointed Saber is down to a Sakura brand antacid. Okay, that's actually a loaded thing from Saber. Because is she talking about eating till she pukes? Or is she talking about that she knows to throw up because her food was always laced with poison?
It would be rude to accuse my mother of poisoning me during dinner, so I'll just puke it up later. I'm an emperor. I have an image to maintain.
Alright. That's where we're ending it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope I hope you all had a fun time here. I hope to see you all next time, which is tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I hope you all watched your 2 episodes of the anime so we can all talk about Anime Book Club together. Unless you all forgot.
As a reminder, what anime are we watching?
Yeah, what anime are we watching, guys? Do you remember?
I'm asking you, Cherry.
It's Grimgar something of the Ash. In English? I don't remember the name.
Isn't like Grimgar?
It's Gensei no Grimgar. It's Hai no Gensai no Grimgar in Japanese, I
Just
think.
type in Ash Grimgar, you'll find it.
Yeah, type in Ash Grimgar and you guys will find it. Open wide, senpai. Let's trigger that gag reflex. Excalibur. Wrong saber. That saber wears blue. This saber wears red. How can you get them mixed up?
And you're insane if you think Blue Saber would ever throw up anything she eats.
Yeah. These two are completely different.
Can't you tell?
Anyway, like I said, share, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh wait, that's not how we end things.
But you should.
But you should do all those things.
You know what? Just this once. Let's try that.
Yeah, just for once. Share, like, comment, and subscribe on all of my videos. We're trying to push to get monetization on YouTube. I am very far below, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. But
It's gonna be a while.
it's still gonna be a while. But we are making... Right, but the clip cuts off right before you say Excalibur. Who's gonna know?
I can't believe you would clip stuff out of context.
I can't believe you do that. All right, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.